Hey, welcome to another Periscope or Scope or whatever it is that they call these things these days. Okay, so what we're going to talk about today, we're talking about the strange, weird things that entrepreneurs do, leaders as well, do instead of just kind of getting on and doing the thing that they are called to do, doing the mission, the purpose, the calling, and all of that kind of stuff that people should just get on with doing. And you know what? I've been subject to this kind of craziness, so I know what I'm talking about. I have made the same mistakes and I keep moving forward anyway. Number one thing is this. I was having a conversation today, so that's where most of this is coming out of, actually. So out of that conversation today, because I can always talk about lots of crazy things that we do, but from today's conversation at least, it's when you take that sideways step. So for instance, I was a pharmacist, and then decided I wanted to be in business. Now, instead of going into business, doing the thing that I wanted to do, which was actually coaching to start with, I decided, no, I was going to kind of take a sideways step over to being a property investor instead, which was fine because, you know what, I worked my butt off and I made it work and I made lots of money doing that and still do. And in fact, it got me out of pharmacy. So that was great. But it still left me feeling that whole dissatisfied, unfulfilled kind of feeling. And I was speaking to someone today who as well, instead of kind of doing the thing that they knew they were supposed to be doing, they decided that that thing could not be done, so they were not going to be really good at it, and they gave into all the fears and doubts and self-belief issues and all of that kind of stuff, and kind of took a sideways step, which took them on a rabbit trail for the last year or so, kind of doing stuff that they didn't really want to be doing, but they thought they had to do because that's the only way you can earn your stripes or something, in order for them to go on and do the thing that you really do want to do, which is kind of a crazy way of going about things, and yet people do it all the time. You think, okay, this thing that I really want to do, nobody is going to pay me for it, so I will do this other random thing over here because then maybe I'll get some money for that or something along those lines, which is kind of crazy. And it's like, you know what, the same effort, the energy that you're going to give to doing that random thing over there, you could have just used to do the thing you needed to be doing right now. And frankly, you would be so much further along in it if you just got on and did it. Thank you for the hearts. Please keep sending them my way. But yes, think about it, guys. And yet we do this to ourselves over and over and over and over and over again. And it's just kind of crazy. Instead of, because it is a decision, isn't it? If we make a decision that the thing that we want to do is going to work, then it will work. So just commit. Just make a commitment. Yes, you might feel you're not really sure about everything, but nobody is when they get started. Nobody knows exactly how it's all going to work out. But then if you take that first step, then the next one, then the next one, finally you will get where you're going if you determine to stay on path. That's number one thing. Stop doing the sideways step. Stop putting limits on yourself. Just do the thing you want to do, okay? Somebody's probably out there in the world doing it anyway, so why not you? Okay? Then number two is the stop starting thing. So maybe you finally convinced yourself that maybe I can do this thing that I want to do. But then you start. You'll get a little bit of traction. You start to make a little bit of, leeway or whatever it is that you call it. And then you stop because you didn't get the result you thought you were going to get. So you stop for 2 weeks. And then you have to start again and rev yourself up again. And then you stop because you didn't get the results as quickly as you thought you were going to. And you keep doing that whole stop, start thing. And it's just like, just stop it. Just start and never stop. Start and never, ever stop. Because every time you stop, you have to kind of rev up again. People have forgotten you again. People's memories are so short, short-term memory or whatever. You're disappeared from their mind. And instead of you to just keep going, you stopped. And then you keep wondering why you're not making any traction. It's because you keep stopping and starting and stopping and starting and stopping and start. Oh, nobody knows whether you're coming or going. So come on. Make a commitment to yourself to start and never, ever stop, okay? It's just like this evening, doing this Periscope, I must admit, because I kind of made a commitment to myself that I was going to do Periscopes regularly, but then sometimes it's just like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what I'm doing here. What am I talking about? Who even needs to listen to me? I don't know. But you know what? I don't care. I made a commitment. It's on my to-do list. I have to check done by it, so then I will do it. So therefore, I will come up with something to say, and I will say something. And usually when I get into the flow of it, it's all like, yeah, hey, I can just keep talking forever. Probably shouldn't. You get so fed up of listening to me. So that's number two thing. Just stop with the stop starting thing. Make a commitment to yourself to just start and never, ever stop. Okay, number three is this. People have this expectation that the fear is going to go somewhere. It isn't, okay? You're going to be afraid. You're doing something you have never done before. Of course, you're going to be afraid. It is scary stuff that we do when we're building business, okay? It is. And yet you can still do it, okay? It is scary stuff for whatever reason. When we think about actually having to go and tell people that we're in business or ask them to buy stuff from us, we get absolutely petrified. It doesn't mean that you have to stop. Your fear means nothing. It means nothing, okay? It just means, yes, you are stretching and that's it. All you need to do is ignore it in some ways and learn how to keep moving forward despite the fear, okay? Because the fear clouds your judgment. It makes you do that stop-start thing. It makes you take those sideways steps, doing things you don't actually want to do because you think that's the only way you have to do them. The fear, you need to stop allowing it to infect your brain, okay? We are all very resourceful people, but when we get scared, we get kind of crazy. And we do stupid things, okay, that ultimately get in the way. And then we prove to ourselves that there's a reason to be afraid. But really, fear means nothing. It just means that you're becoming a bigger person. And now you just kind of, as I say to my clients, like, I know you feel the fear, but just talk to your fear. You say to it, you know what? I understand that you're a bit afraid that I'm about to do something that we're not used to doing. But you know what? For today, I'm going to put you to the side over here and I am going to take the next step forward. At the end of the day, I'll pick you up a bit, okay? And then give you a bit of a stroke and love you for a second. And then tomorrow I'll put you over there again so that I can take the next step. And you need to keep doing that every day because what we do is not for the norms. What we do as we build business, as we build a purpose-driven business, not just any old, I'm going to make lots of money in 2 seconds flat thing, but something that is going to fulfill us, then we are going to be afraid. But we stay on track anyway. As I was in church this morning, I'm thinking to myself, you know what? We have to die to the old person that gave up every time anything got scary. We die to that person because we are now moving into being a new person who stays on track, who does the work, who does not start. We never stop, and we keep moving forward because we absolutely know that the thing that we are doing is good enough. We must do it, okay? We must do it. And so therefore we are going to do it and we're not going to allow ourselves to stop. Okay, I'm getting a bit too passionate here. So, okay, you are no longer a slave to fear. I would sing it, but I'm kind of tired of singing now. You have power. Just stop with the crazy, okay? What you have to bring and offer the world is good. Please just bring it, okay? Now, do you need some of this kind of crazy thinking every single day? Then you need to join us in the Deliberate Millionaire. You need to be part of a mastermind group where it's not just you trying to figure this stuff out on your own, okay? You need to come and be part of us in the Deliberate Millionaire. And this weekend, until Monday Eastern Time, midnight, you get to be part of the Deliberate Millionaire for half of the normal price, because you get the first 2 months of your membership for just the price of 1 month, which is $37. To find out more about what the Deliberate Millionaire about, which is in summary, ultimately you're getting lots of business training, you're getting all the stuff you need to attract all the customers, clients, recruits that you need, you're getting all the leadership stuff that you need, you're getting to be part of a group of leaders who are all pushing forward, who are all facing their fears, who are fed up of doing the crazy stop starting thing, and we help each other to keep moving forward every freaking day. So if you want to be part of something like that, instead of just kind of trying to make it up on your own and telling me about how you don't have money or you don't have time or any of that nonsense, if you want that to be your story, then you don't want to be part of the Deliberate Millionaire. But if you want to have a story that says that you are building your purpose-driven business and you're getting out of your own way, you need to pop over to rosemarynonnynight.com/Black Friday. Come and be part of the Deliberate Millionaire right about now. Okay? It's rosemarynonnynight.com/Black Friday. And it's time to fight to create the life, the business you want, because you can. Until the next time, bye. I'm off to watch Doctor Who right now. That should be fun. And I did get addicted to Scandal. So now I'm watching far too many episodes of that. I really should stop. Okay, and thanks, Gillian, for being here.